Hello everyone and welcome to our final episode of the Cities of Death campaign that we've been recording all week for you. Little bit of a spoiler, so go check out the episodes. If you haven't seen them yet, the Tyranids have essentially won the planet. Today's episode will be a fighting retreat in a mission called the Gauntlet, as the Tyranids have completely taken over the other table and have destroyed the Orc fortifications on the table we're going to be currently playing on here today. It will be a 1,500 point match on both sides. Mark and myself will be playing the Orcs, taking about a split on the points, and then David will be controlling all of the Tyranids on the other side of the board. And I can assure you one thing, everybody, in my next Warhammer 40k battle report I record, I will be playing upon the fields of Pelennor because I am tired of terrain.
We play and call it work.
For our mission today, to bring this campaign to its end, is the Gauntlet, the remaining Orc forces, which there are very few Orcs, I should note. It's mostly just Gretchen at this point. There is one final basic knob leading the remaining Orc forces. Otherwise, we have a little grot mech leading the rest of the grots who have decided to break and flee from combat and go and try and get back to the ships to go back up to the void, where great and powerful war boss Gitkika and the remaining Orcs who are looking for a fight are doing just that. They have found some Tyranid forces to fight, and they are gonna kind of die fighting those Tyranid forces. We are representing the cowardly grots who are trying to get back to the ships and continue the fight up in the void where they do some of their best fighting. Gauntlet is a simple mission. We are the attackers, and we are gonna be pushing through the Tyranid defensive lines you guys see across the board over there. After David deploys all of his forces, which he's done, all of his elites and fast attack have to stay in reserve. Everything else goes on the board. We pick a point of entry for our forces. We deploy nothing, and the attackers take the first turn and move on the board. We've already done our first turn of movement, technically. So a unit of killicans with rockets, a unit of killicans with shooters, and a grot tank squadron with...
We have a commander now, since he's survived every single battle, with a rocket and big shooter, 2 grot tanks with rockets, 2 grot tanks with big shooters, and they all have the pintle-mounted little shooters on top.
And we're only allowed to come in from this one marker here. So we have a 6-inch point of entry. Everything else on our list has to stay in reserve. And for us to win, half of our remaining 1,500 points, half being units, have to make it across the battlefield and get to that exit point on the other side of the road, which we put down after all of David's defenders went on the board. So anything that David has deployed on that side of the board have to reposition and swing in and try and cut off the retreating Orc forces. Now for stratagems, we picked sewer rats because there's a lot of Gretchen still alive. I think we have 4 squads of 15, all in reserve as sewer rats. We have 5 sewer rat tokens on the board. Obviously, most of them are going to be on this side of the road, trying to escape over that direction. Otherwise, we have a preliminary bombardment. The last barrage of Orc artillery we have available. Obviously, the Gretchen are not going to support War Boss Gitkika. They're going to support the Gretchen, as they have gone in full revolt, or I guess mutiny against the Orc command. It's only the Gretchen and only the Grots. So we still have to do a volley of preliminary bombardment onto them. And our last one were combat engineers, just in case. Now for the Tyranids, we have deep strike.
Deep strike for spore mines are going to show up during deep strike and try to hinder the progress. We also have a Medicaid building, as the Tyranids have taken over this building. They will be healing themselves here from here.
And what was the last? Plunging fire.
And yeah.
Plunging fire is the last one, yeah. Just for in case we have some of the big guys up on the building. Plunging fire. Anytime we take a cover save against a unit that's at a higher elevation, our cover save is reduced by 1. And that's it. We have up to 9 turns, and Dusk and Dawn might be in play. I'm going to roll for that right now. So on a 1, it's Dusk. On a 6, it's Dawn. 2 to 5, we're fighting midday. Midday it is. The sun is shining. We can see barely. There's still a lot of smoke and debris as we're about to resolve our preliminary bombardment. Now, since we've already taken our first movement phase, we're pretty much just going to run everything and end our first turn, but we're going to quickly do that preliminary bombardment. Let's see. This Carnifex is okay. These Gaunts in the building. Ooh, the building might protect them on that one, though. We'll go ahead and resolve that in a moment. Carnifex on the top level, and these are all really thick Carnifexes too. They're all quite upgraded. We'll go over their upgrades when it becomes relevant. Hormagaunts are okay. Ripper Swarms are fine. The Gene Stealers skulking about there, I see them. And then there's more Termagants in the building down here. They're okay. Our Hive Tyrant, who bested Warboss Gitkicka in my last video. Surely I wanted, well, I don't really have the capability of dealing with him, but we do have a single Orc Knob who could be a threat. Not much of a threat, though. I guess the Killicans are a bigger threat. These Termagants are okay, and the Screamer Killer Carnifex at the end. All right, the only one we have is against the Termagants in the bottom floor of this ruin here. All right, because they're in the ruin, it might damage the ruin, but it doesn't protect our little Termagant friends. So they're gonna get hit 3 times by this bombardment. Because they're in the ruins, they'll still get the 4-up cover save from those, but they will have to take a pinning check. And you might think, they're Tyranids. Well, they are Tyranids, but the Synapse creature they have available is way over here, too far away. There is a unit of Tyranid warriors. There are still more elements to David's force, but any elites in fast attack must be held in reserve. We'll be seeing them show up on the second turn. 4-up saves. Two of them die, and then that will be a pinning check for them. Hopefully it slows them down a bit.
Leadership 5.
Yeah, leadership not good. They are, they're fine! No. All right. You know what, they've been fighting in these cities long enough. I think they're used to it. Now we have to see if the bombardment destroys the building on a 4 or more. On a 1 to 3, it didn't affect it all that much. Oh, it does! Ooh. So the city ruin is now a dangerous city ruin. It's on fire, and anything inside of it needs to take dangerous terrain checks. It's on fire, and it's gonna collapse. At the end of the Tyranid's first movement phase, this building is gonna come down, which means they're gonna take damage and stuff. However, they're gonna take some dangerous terrain just getting out of it. So it might have some lasting effects there. And now we'll go to our turn 1 proper. This is our movement. The Grot tanks didn't roll really high enough to get past all the Killicans. We're gonna go to running, and we're just gonna get through all this stuff here. And I guess you could, can they flat out or no?
I could have rolled a 3rd die when they came in.
That would have been the same idea, yeah. All right, so I'll do cans over here, cans over here. That's not much. All right, boom. These guys are just gonna go up to here. And that is effectively the end of turn 1 for the Grots.
Do you have any shots?
No, not quite, not this far away. We got a ways to go. We're gonna go to turn 1 for the Tyranids. The first few turns are gonna be lightning fast in this game, everyone. So for anyone curious, we need to get 6 units off the board. We have 11 complete units. As long as we can get 5.5 of them off the board, we'll win the game.
Here with dangerous terrain tests for the Gaunt so that they can try to move out.
Get on out of there.
First, they have to make an instinctive behavior test to see if they go where I want them to.
Yes! Again, passing another leadership check. Let's see it. So they're going to get a move through cover move.
So, should I do the...
do the move through cover first, and then we'll do the dangerous terrain. They're going to go 4 inches wherever they want, and then how many in there?
10.
10, so we'll do 10 dangerous terrain checks. And on 1s, they die. Oh, they're fine.
Oh, they run.
They have walked and danced through fire before, and has made them harder. All right, that's where they end up.
Now the Carnifex is also going to try a move through cover.
Let's go, big boy.
And I found that Carnifex, because monstrous creature, can re-roll their move through cover.
Yes, they can.
When I forget in that other game. So he will go 5. Dangerous terrain. He does not take a wound.
No problem. The fire don't bother him. That's where he ends up going, and then we're going to show you where the rest of the Tyranid elements end up. I assume you're shifting their direction.
Everybody's going to shift that way. Yeah.
And then we're going to deconstruct this building. It's about to collapse. And this is the final position for the Tyranids. The Carnifex and the Gaunts did not move or run very far afterwards. We resolved all the running as well. This big thick Carnifex coming up. Hormagaunts, Ripper staying in the Medicaid facility. Gene Stealers, Gaunts, and the
Screamer Killer.
The Screamer Killer just
Did
kind of
advance, yep.
hanging out around all the sewer grates over here, waiting for anything to pop out of them. We're used to these grot tactics at this point. Not a whole lot of shooting for the Nids, no range, nothing like that. That's why we just kind of ran everything. This is like a proper escalation game in 4th edition. The first 2 or 3 turns, not a lot happens. It's mostly just moving around and posturing. So we're going to go right to turn 2 for us. Yay! We're going to go ahead and move our forces first and then roll for reserves. You roll for reserves and then they show up when you want them to. But our reserves have to show up here. So we're just going to move this stuff out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and do, these killer cans are going to walk up and around, avoid the move through cover. These guys are going to do a move through cover. And then how do you want to move your grot tanks?
Oh, I'm going to flat them out.
Oh, this is going to go right up first. So I'm going to move my guys out of the way first. So let's get these guys doing a move through cover. They're going to go 5. That works. And then they're going to come up and around.
Hiding behind the buildings, ice.
And the grot tanks, the great grot commander is going to tell the grot tanks to go up this way. And we're going to flat them out. We're going to go cruising speed. Ooh, nice. 14 inches. That is where they go. Now we're going to go ahead and roll for our reserves. I'm going to do my truck boys to see if they show up. No, they don't. That's good. They take up a lot of room. I'd rather this be a little bit more open. They're fast, so they can get into the thick of things later. Crap. What else we got here, Mark?
Oh, let's see. We got the Mega Grot Tank, not coming on. Other squad of Grot Tanks, not coming on. Killacan Squad, not coming on. 4 Grots.
Oh, the sewer rats!
The sewer rats.
Oh my god! All right, so we have 4 squads of 15 sewer rats to put down. The dice just screwed us on that one. So each of these sewer grates can only have 1 unit come out of them. We have 4. We have a 5th one over here, so we can use any of those 5 to bring our 4 units in from reserve. The problem is, if we lose 7 out of our units in this game, we automatically lose the Gauntlet, as we have not gotten enough guys to this point. Now, maybe we can get lucky with the Grots and they just scatter and like they can't all get caught by the Tyranids. As long as they can end a move within 6 at this point, they escaped. They have made their way out of here. They don't have to worry about it. But man, this is bad. So I assume we're just gonna have these 4 sewer grates all pop up, our Gretchen, and we'll show you what that looks like. They just do a regular move, treating the sewer grate as if it was the board edge. So our runt herds in their little tanks and the Gretchen all start pouring out, ready to deal bravely with the Tyranid masses. The squad over here, some running into the crater, popping out of this sewer grate, ready to deal with the Screamer Killer, obviously. And these brave Gretchen, this one's pretty good. So they pop out of the sewer grate and they move this direction. And we have to get to the edge of the board. So a unit escapes if it touches the board edge any point within 6 inches of this marker. So pretty much like up to here, to up to here. So we have this little half circle where we're trying to touch the board edge. Or I guess not a half circle, just a line, really. So unfortunately, well, we kind of put it there so that the Gretchen could make it in, but on a roll of a 2 or more on a run roll. We didn't want it to be automatic. And that kind of brings us to shooting, as the rest of our movement is done. We have no reserves that are heavy hitters show up. Only our Gretchen, and these guys are trailing behind. But I suspect they're probably gonna run. But do you want to do this run for us here, Mark?
Oh, yes.
Go for it,
so
Mark.
if we roll a 1 on their run, they don't quite make it to the board edge. A 2. So
They make it.
1
off.
2. 1 out of our 6 units have escaped the battlefield back to the ships. We just have to get 5 more. Now, unfortunately, this Carnifex is upgraded to be toughness 7. Our Grot blasters cannot hurt them. So they might as well run, unless you want to shoot some blasters at these Termagants.
Wouldn't have many shots. I only have 1 foot range.
Oh, so we could just run. Get them in cover and stuff. Hunker down. Unfortunately, we can't hurt them in melee either. I think we're strength 2. Yeah. We're going to run this squad of Gretchen. They're going to go 4. This squad of Gretchen. They're going to go 6. And we're gonna give them the Grot Blaster.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So we'll go ahead and move them and then roll up the Grot Blaster shots. So they're going to find a nice safe position in the crater and amongst the fallen Aquila, and they're just going to try and skirt past the giant scary monstrosity. And it's Grot Blaster time! We got 15 shots! And maybe a Slugga. I can't quite remember what he shoots here. Alright, these are going to be 4s to hit. The black die hits on a 5. He's too busy commanding the Gretchen to hit as well as they do. Oh yeah. 4s! And not bad, 4 winning hits. They have the extended carapace. They're actually modeled with it too, I can see that. They got the thicker armor plates on the back. 5 up armor save on that. It didn't matter. We slayed 4 bugs, but they're in Synapse. They don't care. It's a start, though. It's a damn good start. Unfortunately, without pre-measuring, I'm pretty sure our shooters... Well, I know my shooters don't really have any line of sight, and the rockets over there aren't going to have range at 2 feet, so we got to run both the squads of cans. I would love to get a high roll here. Let's do the shooters, because they're kind of out front. A 3, that's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, as they're all going to follow up. They're all gonna get stuck on each other. It happens every freaking time. All right, these killer cans back here are gonna go also 3. I'm just gonna use that to leapfrog them all up there. In fact, I'm just gonna do this. There you go. They've all moved 3. They just swapped out each other's spots. That guy went there. That guy went there. That guy went there. And then the grot tanks there technically already did their flat out move when they went 3d6 at maximum speed. Welcome to the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. We're gonna go to Tyranids turn 2 next. Now we get to roll for David's reserves. He has 1 unit of warriors and a spore mine unit, I believe.
3 little spore mines that I can place anywhere deep strike.
What are we rolling for here?
4+ for the spore mine. Spore mine. Spore mine. So 2 spore mines, and then the warriors do not show up.
Right. Now the spore mines are deep striking, follow the normal rules, and then when the warriors show up for David, they can show up anywhere he wants on the long table edge. I suspect it'll probably be around here. Yeah. But we're gonna put this first spore mine over here. 9 inches towards the wreckage. The one little guy is gonna end up there. And where do you want your second spore mine to try and land? Same idea?
Yep, we're gonna put it same spot.
Boom. And let's see what the dice dictate. Just
6
towards the
inches,
building.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. These are the strength 4 fragmentation spore mines, I believe.
Small blast template, strength 4, AP 5.
And then the way spore mines work is they're like goblin fanatics from the old world. They just kind of randomly move in a direction. If they so happen to get close to an enemy, they pop. I'll move through cover on these termagants. They're going to approach the Gretchen.
Only a 3.
And
that's close enough.
Give them a blast, give them a volley, and then give them a charge. Gene Stealers come breaking out of the ruin. They get to go 5 inches. That is them. And then honestly, for the rest, we're going to show you where it ends up. It's going to be a lot more the same. All of those elements are shifting over here. That part of the battlefield will not be important. This is where we determine if the grots live or die. Luckily, we've set up a strong front line to buy us time. And that is kind of where they go. This shooty DAC effects climbs atop the ruined Lehman Rust to get a better vantage point of the battlefield. He sees the grots before him. He knows what he's got to do. That's it for your movement. I assume
He's going to stay there to maintain synapse control. Because if he moves away, then no one's going to do what I tell him to.
On to shooting 12 shots from flesh borers in the grots. We're not going to go to ground. We are going to just use the 5-up save the creator provides.
This is a hit. They only hit on 4s.
That's 3 hits. Interesting. Obviously, we made the right call to keep the Gretchen fighting. Should be
strength 4.
I think we're T2.
So 2+.
And they're living weapons.
Yep.
All right, 3 wounding hits. We're going to have 5-up cover saves. 5 ups. All right, 2 Gretchen go down. And blink. And a blink. Not enough for a morale check yet.
The Gene Stealers have fleet, so they can run and still charge.
Oh, geez, that's right. They will go 2! Interesting. Hey, that's where they end up. Charge might be dodgy on them with that 2-inch run. Over to here, we're going to do a few runs. This card effects.
Yep.
Hoi. 2.
Gets an extra 2 inches.
Lots of 2s here. All right, very cool. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and give the grots a volley from these termagants. They're all devours. There's 10 of them, so it's going to be 20 shots at strength 2. These ones are going to go to ground.
Yep.
And we get a 5-up cover save from this chimera to be a 4-up because we're going to ground. So it's going to go ahead.
Makes sense.
So we're pinning ourselves for a better save.
Hit on 4s.
4s to wound at toughness 2 in a grot, and it's a living weapon, so it's rerollable. Oh, so far 4. And one more.
Yep.
5 4-up cover saves. Let's see if going to ground was the right call. Hey, it saved 1. Blah, the one on top of the tank dies. These Gaunts here, Turbogants, are going to fire some flesh borers at the gone to ground. Now, these guys are only getting a 6-up cover save because they're kind of in the open.
4s to hit, and then 2s to wound. Ooh.
Oh, Termagant, 2 hits. 2s to wound with a reroll. 2 6-up cover saves on our grots that are hiding, keeping their heads down. Oh, 2 Gretchen go down. Which ones? Does it matter?
I don't know.
That guy. How about the two in the middle? That's it. Those are the ones who eat it. We're gonna fire the Carnifex here. What's he equipped with?
Barbed Strangler, so strength 8.
Ooh, and we
5.
and we measured the range. It's just in range of the Killicans, right on his head. So good call. Wasn't too sure if you wanted to help out the fight here, but he figured the Tyranids had it, or the rest of the Tyranids had it. So let's see if that hits. If we could roll right here in the opening. Hiya! Direct
And
hit.
on target.
Now it can only hurt the one, I think, because the hole on a vehicle is strength. Let me double check. I just wanted to double check. Anything underneath the middle hole takes the full hit, which is going to be a 12, which is a penetrating hit on that Killican. Now we do get cover probably. Just double checking the point of view, the only thing in the way is the smoke, that's not going to be cover. So a penetrating hit, rolling a 3, I believe is stunned or weapon destroyed. There we go, and David is going to choose to destroy the rocket arm and keep the Dreadnought close combat weapon arm for now. I can't remember if I said it earlier, anything not under the center hole takes half the strength instead. So strength 4, he's only facing sideways because of the building, so he's technically facing that way if anyone cared. So side armor can't get hurt by it. The only other thing to fire is our, what's the range on his gun?
36 inches.
Oh, you don't want it, what's the strength of it? Venom cannon?
10, but it can only glance if the vehicle's not open
Oh,
tops.
it's not good at dealing with vehicles.
At armored vehicles.
I'll have you know our truck that's showing up is definitely open top.
Okay.
So that's a good target for that.
So he's just going to try and pop off on a 4+, try to hit those Gretchen.
Fine. Well, he hits.
1 hit.
And 2 to wound.
2 to wound.
And with plunging fire, our cover save goes to a 6 up. Oh, didn't quite matter.
Kills 1 Gretchen.
Bloop.
That's
That's it for shooting. This Carnifex is going to charge the Grots here, which is it ain't going to fail, and then the Grots are going to reactively pile into the Carnifex. Ooh, the Gene Sealer is going to try a charge first.
But through difficult terrain, I gotta make a 6 roll on these dice.
Oh,
Nothing.
not
Gene
quite.
Sealers fail.
So the Termagants are going to
Termagants are gonna roll anything but a 1s.
triple 1s. That'd be
Yep,
funny though.
they're
but
gonna make it.
They'll get to go 4. There you go. All the charging done over here. This is what the people want to see. They want to see the Termagant versus the Gretchen fight. But we do have a few more charges to resolve before that fight.
Over here, the Rippers are gonna try to charge in.
Oh yes. A 3, eh? Interesting.
It would go.
Boom. Here comes the Hormagaunts. The Ripper Storms do make it in. We had some glory-seeking Grots on the top of the Chimera that got caught out by a big bug swarm. All right, this is the end of the charging. Where would you like to fight first, David?
Let's do the Hormagaunts over here.
Let's fight here first. Yep. So the Hormagaunts are going to get to. We're initiative what? 2 or 1?
2.
We're 2 on Gretchen. Well, the Hormagaunts did not go through terrain, so they get to fight their initiative. Plus, they also had flash hooks for assault grenades. Hormagaunts up here first, hitting on definitely 3s, and they're probably strength 3 also.
They are toughness strength 4 because of Tots and Sacks.
Oh well, they're going to be.
They hit on 3s.
On 2s
Wound
then.
on 2s.
And I don't know what kind of save Gretchen had. Probably a 6 up, at the very least.
Gretchen.
They have no save.
No saves.
Correct.
The
Okay.
Runner has a
Oh,
6 up.
2s. Oh. 2s do count, right?
So that's 5, 10, 11 dead. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dead. Plus the run herd has a save.
The Runt Herder, yep.
No, the tank. They're dead. They just got wiped by Hormagaunts in 1 attack.
6 Hormagaunts.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Those adrenal glands
Yeah,
or
yeah.
toxin sacs. I mean,
Yep.
that helps.
Yes.
Couple consolidates. These
So
guys
the
here.
Hormagaunts,
4
and
Rippers.
Rippers.
Six.
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 6.
Wait, yes, I don't know why I couldn't see that. All right, this is where they end up. Now we're gonna do the Grot and the Termagant fight here. Now the Termagants, David was not wise. He did not buy them flesh hooks, so they are fighting at initiative 1. The Gretchen get to go first here. Are you ready, Mark?
I am so ready.
So for anyone who's curious, for this to work out for us, we have to kill 6 or 7 of them, take no damage back, have these Termagants crumble 6 or 7 damage, fail all their saves, and then we'll be free. Free to win and free to get to the objective. So just roll well, Mark. Let's see. We hit on 4s with our Gretchen and our Run Herd. The Run Herd might hit on 3s. He needs 4s to wound and then 5s on the red dice. So as long as everything wounds, we're still within our numbers. The parameters are good. No, we have failed. We have 2 wounds. This was a roll for hit earlier. And I think you have 6 up.
6 plus 6.
All right, 2 6-up saves coming in big. All right, 2 gaunts
die.
down, and then they get to fight back. Hitting back on 3s, because your weapons kill 3, I think.
Yep. Come on, Gaunts, you can do it.
It's a Grot's life. They're strength 3, so they wound on 3s. Well, that means we lose 6 of our Grots, and that means we lost combat by 4. Leadership 7 on the Run Herd, down to 3. Okay. Well, the Run Herd has a rule. He could crack some skulls. It's a Grot's life. What's it called?
No, it's just the boss of the Run Herd that he has, and just the squig.
Oh, the squig. That's right. Yeah, the
And
squig
eat a couple.
eats a few Gretchen.
As well.
Or do you want to keep? Oh, I guess we're gonna run.
I killed one.
Yeah.
Only one, and then we
You
get
have to reroll.
another chance to rally or not break. Leadership 3. No, double 6. And now we do a sweeping advance roll. We roll D6s
All right,
and
come on,
add
Mark.
them together. Our Gretchen are initiative 2. You roll a 4. We roll a 3. I think. Yeah, you're. We get caught and scattered. This Gretchen mob also destroyed by Termagants. Well, I guess the other ones are Harmagants. So we've lost 2 units out of the 7 we can afford to lose. 5 more to go, and then we lose. However, we got the 1 through. Only 5 more to go there also. Really, this Carnifex will not do the same thing. That just happened.
2. What's the initiative for Grots?
We're 2 as well. The only thing that can actually, none of us can hurt you. You're toughness 7.
Yes,
The
that's
Run Herd
right.
strength
He
3
can't even hurt me either.
can only hurt strength
I'll roll it
toughness
over here.
6. All right, Screamer Killer.
Screamer Killer charges in, hits on 3s.
1 miss. That's embarrassing. 2s to kill.
2s to wound, and Acid Maw lets me re-roll.
Oh.
And he fails anyone, so
All right.
4 dead.
So we lost combat by 4. Oh boy, very good. That's going to bring us down to leadership 3 again on our Run Herd here. And that means, okay, we're going to destroy D3 of the Grots, or unless you don't want to, we have to run that way, sadly.
I think it's so best for us to put some shots into him instead of keeping him.
True, yeah, you're right.
true.
We can run away. So we got to do a sweeping advance then.
All right.
Now
Now
it's
it's only initiative 2.
It's a straight roll off, but the Tyranids win ties. So as long as we roll 4 more, we get away. 2d6 inches we flee towards our own table edge. Back to our Killicans, and then the Carnifex gets to consolidate d6 inches. He'll go 3. We'll show you where that all ends up. We're going that way.
Yeah.
That's them fleeing. The Carnifex is going to continue pursuing, which means when they go to rally on our upcoming turn, they have to keep running because there's an enemy within 6 of us. But that means they just get to run to safety. That's fine. That's not a problem. That will end the turn for the Tyranids. We're going to go to turn 3 in the game. We've lost 2 out of the 7 we can afford to lose, and we've escaped with 1 out of the 6 we have to escape with. Let's roll some reserves. And on to our 3rd turn. But at the end of the 2nd turn, we did forget to resolve the random event table that we have written up. I apologize. Forgot the 1st turn, probably wouldn't have been that impactful. Here is the 2nd turns. A 9, David, if you would.
An important building has been found. Both players roll off. The winner can pick a building that does not have a key building stratagem, and it gets a random key building stratagem.
Roll off, and this is going to go to the Tyranids. Ooh, well, what could you possibly use here? There's not much we could really do with it. So David decided to go with this building being an observation
it's
point.
random.
Oh, it's a random one.
Yes, I
Oh,
forgot.
it's a We're going to pick this building, and we're going to give it a random key building stratagem. Open results, and we got the 4th.
4.
All right, that's
On
going to
the
be this big guy here. I guess you could choose just a different building, but...
Medicaid facility.
Ooh.
Feel no pain for 1 unit within the city ruin.
All right, so this also has Medicaid facility capabilities. Feel no pain for non-vehicle units. Currently, we pretty much only have vehicle units coming in through there, so that's not too beneficial for us. And then we'll go to our turn proper. We are gonna, our plan for this turn is to try and cause some damage to this building with these Grot tanks, and the Killicans are gonna keep progressing towards the enemy and hope for the best here. So I'm gonna roll these, well, I guess we got reserve, it doesn't really matter the order we do it in, yeah. We're gonna move them up just to get them out of the way. So move through cover on them, they will get to go 5. I can tell.
You have that little one, Mark?
That's going
Or
to
is it in your pocket?
right up to this barricade, and that is going to pop
Okay.
that spore mine.
Yep.
And probably that spore mine.
Yep. And they do absolutely nothing to your armor because they're only strength 4.
Yeah, Killican stands so wide. There you go, and these ones are just going to follow behind it. And then these Killicans are just going to go this direction, just because they're starting to bottleneck each other. Well, not starting to. They have been this entire time. These killicans, please don't roll. A 2. No. Oh, and it's so bad. We're so stuck here. These Grot tanks get a 2d6 move. They're gonna walk. They're gonna drive right up to the building wall and shoot it. We're gonna go ahead and roll for our reserves and have them come piling in too. Oh, we have to. These Grots can't try to rally because they're too close to the Carnifex. They have to automatically run again.
Yep.
So 2d6. But they will retreat into the Medicaid building. Yep.
To get healed up.
So 10. We might as well just put them up on the second level here to show where they end up, and they're gonna be right about there. Well, these Grots clearly do not know what the plan is going forward. This is quite hilarious. And Mark here is going to go ahead and roll for some reserves. We have quite a few units left still.
So let's do the Big Mech coming in.
Oh, he's showing up now.
Pops up over here.
That's one of our sewer rats.
Indeed, we're going to have the Mega Grot Tank coming in, the other unit of Grot Tanks coming in, the Killicans coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have the Truck Boys, right?
Yes. Everything's showing up. I'll have the Truck Boys come in last because they're kind of one of the faster ones. Where I want them to show up right away. They don't have a lot of room. I'll park them like maybe right, I don't know where I want them to go. That's it, everyone. That is the rest of our elements on the board. So the truck rolled up there with the knob and the Ard Boys. It's a squad of 12 Ard Boys, one of them being a knob. The Grot Mega Tank ramshackled together from all the remaining Grot tanks that were destroyed. One more unit of cans, the last squad of Grot tanks, and our so-called remaining mech. The Grot leading the entire thing decides to wait for all of his other Grots to show up, distract the Tyranids, and then come out later from the manhole to move here and then declare a run to get off the board. So he's gonna get off the board on a 2 or more, just like the other Gretchen. Oh my god, I cannot believe this slimy little Grot was able to do that. He sold the lives of all the other ones just to get away. That is going to be our second out of 6 units getting off the board, and we have no more sewer rats. Everything else has to be these units. We have to get 4 more of these units off the board. Now for the actual shooting on our side, because there's not a whole lot we can do with running, we're going to do some shooting from the guys back here into the building. We want to bring it down, just so we have options to go that way. Bring this down to the level we want. We got to get 4 good penetrating hits on it. Bring this level down. Bring it down fully, then bring this down, bring it down fully, kind of an idea. So we're gonna start with the Grot tanks in the back with a couple rockets, hitting on 4s, and I think it's armor 13, so we need a 5 to glance. Oh, a 6 to pen.
Right.
Technically, if you roll, I guess it's not AP2, so we don't get +1, but a high roll on this is ideal. We want like a 3 or more. I think a 3 is good. 3s are partial collapses. That's enough to bring it down a level. Tremors and breaches don't do much, but if we were able to get all the way up to total collapse, that brings it down a couple levels. Detonation as well, the big guys. Yeah. Otherwise, all of these just kind of bring it down 1 level.
Right, yeah.
More importantly, those Gretchen inside, those Grots take D6 strength 6 hits. As the building collapses on them a little bit. 5 hits. Now you might say, oh, they're in the Medicaid. Oh, they're wounded on 2 still. You might say they're in the Medicaid facility. Well, these are strength 6. Feel no pain against these at all. That is going to kill 3. They're already fleeing, so we don't have to worry about that. And we're going to bring the building down just a little bit. Well, I guess before we bring it all the way down, we might as well resolve all the shots on it, and we'll see how. So far, this level is going to go down to a ruin a little bit as the building starts to collapse on itself. And then we're going to go ahead and go with the Grot Mega Tank firing at it with its 2 combi rockets.
2 combi rockets, yep.
4s to hit twin-linked.
Whoa.
And 1 hit. Now the rune up there is only armor 12, so we need a 4 to glance. Nada. And then we're gonna go ahead and do these rockets on these Grot tanks, trying to bring it down a little bit. 4s. Hey, looking for 4s. Ooh, a glance and a pen. So roll the glance, which will be -1. So that's gonna be nothing. That'll affect the building. And this is no mind. 2 tremors. It just does a little bit to the building, but doesn't ultimately bring it down. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fire I'm gonna fire the rocket, 2 rockets on the cans into it. Gotta bring this building down. Ooh, a hit. And nothing, unfortunately. That is the majority of, that is all of our shooting done. We're gonna bring it down a level, but in melee, we're gonna have these dreadnoughts go ahead and attack it. And I think, we'll roll out the attacks. we're going to automatically hit it. We only let units attack buildings in melee. That makes sense, like dreadnoughts with Wrecker, or big units of dreadnoughts, or like an entire knob squad with claws, things like that, things that would make sense. 9 attacks from the Killicans that would have charged it on the side there. They're attacking armor 13 stuff, so it's going to be a little bit more durable because the stuff on the ground's a higher armor. These are the penetration rolls because you automatically hit a building. So that's a pen. These are all strength 10, so these 2s do nothing. Glance, pen. They actually didn't do that well. So I'll do the 3 pens. These are all +1. Ooh, a 5. So these 3s all bring it down a level, which helps. So 3 brings it down. That'll bring it down because that just becomes a 5. I think the 6 and 7 are 2 levels. And that was a glance, which I got to roll. Oh, it's a 4. Okay. So it's going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. So it kind of got, we got what we wanted done. The whole building is going to come down, but it took pretty much all of our effort to do it. Unfortunately, the Grots inside are dead. They're going to take, I think it's like 7d6 automatic hits that instantly kill them. Way down the building comes. Now, this is clearly very dangerous terrain as well, so if we dare go through it, there will be additional problems that come along with it, but at least we have a few more options now for our vehicles. And really, I think that's all of our turn, because that was just melee done. Just the dreadnoughts ripping it down. Essentially tore this big building down, and it caused a chain reaction, and the rest of it fell down as well. And that is the end of Orcs, turn 3. We're going to go to Tyranid. No, is that turn 3? Yep. Yeah, we went first. So you're going to go now, turn 3 for Tyranids. Reserves, we have Tyranid warriors. And a spore mine?
And they show up.
Yeah. Is there a spore mine as well?
I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, it's fair. I guess it's not going to do
much.
much.
It's not going to hurt any of your vehicles.
Yeah, we're going to have the Tyranid warriors walk on the board over there, provide a little bit of synapse, and they're going to be goalkeepers. No more nasty grots going to be sneaking through. No nonsense. Is their movement done? We're going to show you where all of these forces end up, because they all have to start doing move through covers and run moves as well. Everyone piles onto the road with some awkward move through cover rolls. The Hive Tyrant, moving after making sure everything that wasn't Synapse moved first, descended from his ruin onto the battlefield because there are probably like 20 vehicles over here that we need monstrous creatures to deal with. Hormagaunts running up the road right in front of him. Ripper's defending the barricade. The Screamer Killer is going to start the show off by advancing towards the Killicans with a pretty reasonable charge. It will be a move through cover one, but you probably just need a 4 to make it in. And just everything acting as goaltenders in the back to try and slow down the Grot escape. And that will bring us to shooting. And we saved a little bit of time and resolved all the run moves on those who aren't shooting this turn, helping the Carnifexes in the back corner there keep up a little bit. Now, where do you want to actually shoot?
So the biggest shooting is going to be right here. The Hive Tyrant is going to use his Venom Cannon to try to put some hits on these Killicans to at least slow them down.
Alrighty, fair. So you want to go for the big
front
shooting unit?
It's just 2 shots.
Oh, it's just, 2 shots on his gun. He's got big old Venom Cannon. 4s!
Hits on 4s.
That is a 3.
1 and a 6.
Oh, we got a hit, and we're armor 11.
It is strength 10, but because you're not open topped, it can only do glancing.
Oh, it can only glance. That's fair. Well, it's a glance then. I don't think... Do you think that gives us enough cover there, David? You let me know.
Yeah, you can at least get a... Yeah, go for it.
Oh, fair. I probably should...
6.
All right, we're good anyways. Yeah. There we go. We made a save. Well, that will end that very impressive shooting phase. We're going to go right to charging with the big Screamer Killer. Good luck. A 5 will make it. I'm just gonna shift this a little bit out of the way just to get that gigantic monstrosity base in there. Hey, there we go. Guys try to defensively pile in. They do get within 2 of the initial can. Now the Carnifex actually has the adrenal glands, giving it initiative 2. Fights at the same time as the powerful Grot in a walker. The Grot walker. The Killican. All right, we'll let your Screamer Killer go first, though.
Okay, 3s to hit. 3 hits, 2 misses.
2 misses, and I assume your strength 9?
Strength 10 with toxin sacks.
So these are all penetrating hits. Yep. These are automatic pens.
Yep. And I think vehicle squadron, so they get spread around.
You just keep resolving them one at a time until they're destroyed. Okay. So we'll keep it nice and simple. We'll go on this guy until he's...
1s are glances. Because you're strength 10 to armor 11.
Monsters roll 2 dice. Monsters always get 2 dice. So the first one...
A 1.
Superficial, shaken.
4.
That is immobilized, which is destroyed for a a little guy. And that's destroyed. All right, so that means you're going to mobilize him, which counts as destroyed for a squadron. Well, so he's going to take the shaken, which will then be nothing technically. So destroyed because immobilized, then that guy's actually destroyed, and that guy's still alive.
Okay.
But that's at the same time.
Right, you still get to fight back. Yep.
We're going to get 6 Grot attacks right back at you. Mark, you can do the honors. These kilocans are web skill. Oh, what was your web skill?
I'm 4.
We're 2.
We're 2.
Yeah, so we need 4s to hit here. Just roll 6 hits. 6 hits. 6 hits. 3 hits is decent. These are 2s to wound. I'm trying 10.
Toughness 7.
Yeah, these are 2s. And they go right through his armor.
Yep.
That's 3 wounds on the Carnifex.
He was upgraded to have a starting total of 5 instead of 4, so he has 2 left.
He's got 2 remaining wounds, and you did. That's actually a tie combat for both of us, because you did hit, 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 and we did hit, hit, hit. Yep. So it's just an ongoing fight between these two in the future. We're going to smoke them up. They're now additional difficult terrain for all of our things to try and get through. All right, so far, things aren't great, but that's okay. It's the grass life. That is the end of turn 3. Let's go ahead and roll a random event before we go to turn 4. Go ahead. Mark will roll, David will read. That's an 8.
8, artillery bombardment. The Imperium has not given up. And if players roll off, the winner gets to shoot a Strength 8 AP3 ordnance large blast barrage shot. It always scatters 3d6 inches.
All right, so let's roll off and see who gets to control where that Earthshaker shell comes from. Survey says it's us. It's got to be us. Reroll. Reroll. No! No! No, look at this horrible spot. No, there's so much bad things that could happen. Dang it.
Let's see.
We are going to aim it right here on the truck. Now, the hole itself is strength 8. The rest of the template is strength 4. And let's see, it's going to scatter 3d6. Ooh, it's going to go, not far at all. Just 6 inches off to the right a little. Gonna land on that commander. And then the rest of the
hole won't. I don't think, unless you see it.
I'd say it will. It probably will. I think
just on the commander.
I think the hole's kind of hitting on that side of him there, sadly for the commander. And then nothing else is going to hit because the blast, the rest of the blast is strength 4, but it wasn't touching anything else.
Yeah.
This ordinance, we're going to roll 2 dice, take the highest for the Grot commander doesn't actually isn't the one to take the hit. We don't have to put it on him.
2d6 aren't.
It's 2d6 take the highest.
Okay.
Yeah. So we need at least a 2 to land. Yeah. A 5 will pen. That's strength 13. Now with squadrons, we can put the hit wherever we want.
Right, you can put it on someone else.
Who's that going to go on, Mark?
One of the green tanks.
One of the green tanks. That tank right there is going to take it. Why don't you go ahead and roll the result? A 5 is wrecked. Destroyed, wrecked. One more Grot tank for the scrap pile. Thanks, Imperium. Appreciate that. Well, the first thing we got to do is get these kilocans out of the way. They're going to do a move through cover to go into this destroyed battle wagon from Game 1. 5 is not bad. They're all going to go up and around that way to try and deal with effects. That's where they end up. We're going to show you where all of the rest of this scrap pile ends up trying to go to. You know what? Let's show you these Grot tanks moving because this is always interesting. Let's see how far they get to move. They're going to go 8 inches. They're going to drive into the fire. So we're going to do some immobilization checks. We'll start with that guy and work our way down. So there'll be 4 checks. He's immobilized and destroyed. He's fine. He got a 1, unfortunately, so he's immobilized. The green tank is, and a 2. So we lose blue guy. Blue guy's fine. He gets immobilized, and that guy makes it through. Yep, there we go. We're left with 2 Grot tanks in the ruins, in the fire. We're going to have them get destroyed inside. Even though they technically get destroyed when they hit the terrain, we want a little bit more room to work with here. I need to figure out what this orc truck is going to just not take any damage. He's just going to stay right there, I think, because these cans can come up and around this way and barrel through all the wreckage. And then once they charge in there, this way will be open for the truck to come through, and we'll figure it out. Mega Grot tank is going to barrel through the Lehman Rust and this mech shop or the doctor's canisters here, but he does have to do a difficult terrain check. He does have dozer blades, though.
Okay.
Oh, reroll. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And he just also moves 2d6.
2d6 unless I want to flat him out and do 3.
Maybe flat him out to get him out up there. We'll miss the couple rockets, but that should be okay. But then ultimately, we want him off.
Stuck in there.
We also just want him off the board. Yes. Ultimately.
So we'll flat him out.
Go! 11, 12. Barrels right through. No problem. He lost a barrel. And our last squad of Grot tanks back here. 2d6 move. They get to go 6. We'll go cruising speed. We'll add another die of that. Ooh, that way they can park their butts up there.
Yeah.
Effective. There we go. We've officially finished our movement. Not going to shoot these Killicans because they need to charge the Carnifex. What do you want to shoot?
Oh, let's see. I just have those two guys with their 2 rockets and some big shooters and other small shooters. Probably going to the Warriors.
Yeah, all of it into the Warriors. That makes sense. 2 rockets. Whoosh. Hit. And wounds.
Just one.
Oh, but it will go through the armor. However, you are going to have a 4 cover save. There's units in the way.
2, right?
There's ruins. Just the one.
Okay.
Only one snuck through. And you're fine.
I'll reroll.
There you go.
Okay.
Double 5. You're good. You make your cover. And then there's the shooters.
They are toughness 4.
Big shooter first. That is 0 hits with the big shooter. And there's 2 small, just regular shooters on the tops.
2.
And you strength 4. Nothing.
No.
Very good. That's kind of it. My truck can't see anything. This one went cruising speed. And these guys don't see anything. They also went cruising speed flat out, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go right to charging. I'm going to declare charge with these cans. They do need to roll 4.
He makes it.
You think? Yeah.
At least he makes it. Yeah.
That's his broken
Yeah.
Maybe
rocket.
just 2 then.
Yes, only the first 2 will be able to.
Yeah, because he'll just be right there, and this guy
Yeah.
will be too far behind.
Yep.
Screamer Killer's going to put 1 attack into that Killican, and then 3 into the remaining 3. That's a
Hits.
hit. It automatically pens, so we'll go right to. Well, that's the pen roll.
That's
yeah.
the pen roll. Yep.
And
Destroy.
that's wrecked and destroyed, but he does get to fight back first,
Yep.
and then the 3 attacks
3?
into these cans.
Need 3s to hit.
Why are we?
Oh, only 1.
Who put Grots in here? So it's a penetrating hit, and we're gonna put it on the back guy. And he's
6.
explodes. It's only strength 3 explosion, so it can't hurt anything, but this guy is gone. And he doesn't get to attack either, so it's all the same. Mork, forgive us that we don't get more explosions and making this battlefield easier to play with. Why do we just get 1? Why is all of this happening? Now it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 Killicans attacking back. 2 of them have extra attacks for charging. It will be 4s. All right, we only need to do, what, 2 damage to this guy to get him?
Yep.
Not bad.
He only has 2 wounds left.
And then 2s to wound him. Don't roll 2 1s in here.
Ones.
You roll 2 1s, Mark! Mark! Fine. This Carnifex has a wound left. We haven't lost any new units yet, but this unit's almost dead. These 2 are almost dead, making it so we'd lose 2, 3, 4.
He will be dead.
Oh, he is dead.
Yes.
He's officially
He got
lose
to
him.
attack first.
That's right, he is gone. What a mess, man. We have 2. I guess we do 3, 6.
pile in.
It's supposed to pile in a little
Yep.
bit. He's somewhere around
There
there.
you go, yep.
All right, well, welcome to the end of our turn. On to turn 4 for the Tyranids. We are going to do a move through cover on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, this is all. Yeah, you only have to
All
worry
right,
about
I'm just
once.
going to move forward then.
All right. Were you afraid of fire?
Yeah.
All right, fair.
So for Tyranid movement, I moved the Gaunts a little bit off to the side, but not into the burning building.
Oh.
Because their guns, short range, they might be able to hurt the Grot tanks, at least glance them a little bit. The Warriors also moved up to kind of be a goalkeepers over here. The Gene Stealers, again, did not roll very well, and they're slowly making their way up
By the way,
field.
this is why I love it with these old editions. 4 turns of moving, running, and moving every turn.
And
they started right
in the
there.
building. Yep.
They moved 16 inches in 4 turns of moving.
Then I moved the Gaunts out of the way so that the Carnifexes can go down the road. These Gaunts jumped out of the ruins. They actually made a really good roll. They got a 6.
They moved
Yep.
almost as far as the Gene Stealers did in 1 move.
So that way, when the boys come out of the truck, we got some firepower for them. The Carnifexes moved a straight 6 up. There's no train blocking. These guys also got a 5 so that they could go across and out of the way so that the Carnifexes can hopefully get into some combat.
And as a reminder, I was wrong on my count earlier. We lost 3 units of Gretchen. 1 of them got away. And we just lost our first unit of Killican. So we're at 4 out of the 7 losses we can suffer, these guys probably aren't long for this world. These guys probably aren't long for this world. So that's going to bring us to 6 out of the 7 at the end of this turn, I suspect. We can only afford to lose 1 more unit after those 2 go down. It's looking grim for the Grots. But doesn't it always?
It does.
As we go to shooting, we're going to knock out some run moves here. Carnifex is moving up 6.
Right.
Woo!
Then these guys are going to get out of the way so that Carnifex can make it through. Yep.
Well, now everyone's fast.
So now, instead of shooting the Barb Strangler, which could hurt, he's going to try and move up to get closer.
Yeah, he's probably better just smashing him at this point.
So he's going to go 3 more inches.
As much as I make fun of the
Just
Gene
a little.
Stealers, these cans been in the game from the beginning too, and have only really gotten up to that point, thus causing the rest of this to happen. So they're also at fault.
For the shooting phase, we're going to start. We're going to attempt to shoot these Gaunts. They're flesh borers at the Grot tanks because they're strength 4,
Armor 10.
armor 10. So it's possible.
You're good. You got lots of shots.
So the back guy will not hit. So
All right, cut that off. That was 7 shots, hitting on 4.
4s.
4s and a 6s. Ooh,
And
3 hits.
then
Hey, you only need 2 6s to
6s.
kill him, technically. Oh, a glancing hit. We do
get cover though.
We're gonna have a 4-up cover save. Good luck, Grot Tank. Oh, of course, you shoot
All
the
right.
ruins. What about the warriors? Are they all melee?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So the only other shot is the. Oh, but they're in combat.
Yes. Yeah, the Venom Cannon wants to charge the can, so we're not gonna bother wasting the shots there.
I am gonna try to run
I can't wait for it.
the Gene Stealers.
Let's go, Gene Stealers. Oh,
they
no! I
finally
spoke too soon. I
decide.
spoke far too soon. Oh, I gotta keep my
man.
mouth shut, man. Hive Tyrant's gonna declare a charge first, so
And
that
there's nothing in the way. He's not on terrain, so he will automatically make it.
Gene Stealer's gonna do
Gene
a
Stealers have to roll.
cover.
They got a 5. They're gonna make it.
Oh yeah, that's bad. No one wants Gene Stealers fighting them. Very good. And then I think these guys ran.
Yes. Everybody else ran over here, so no one else can shoot or charge.
All right. Well, what do you? I guess we only have this one giant fight to do, and I think Gene Stealers
So
will
Gene
take the
Stealers
cake
are the
here.
fastest. Yep.
And their strength 4 base.
Base and then Toxin Sacs gives a +1, so 5.
Oh.
So then
okay.
plus D6, and on a 6 it's rending.
Yep. That means it's auto pens on 6s because they'll be at 11 plus C3. 7 Gene Stealers with 4 attacks a model on the charge, hitting on 3 because we're weapon skill 2. Yeah. Then every 6 will be armor penetration 11, but adding
1.
D3 will make it a
I only got
penetrating
1.
hit. 1 penetrating hit. We're going to apply it to this Killican in the back there. Why not? Go ahead and roll it up. You want to do the other one at base contact?
Because that way we can potentially.
If it blows up and explodes.
True. Yeah, let's do that. I like
Yeah.
that. Don't.
Or which one?
We're going to do that one in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Detonate. That is immobilized, which is destroyed for a squadron.
Right.
Now it's no longer a squadron. This is the sole survivor of that. We go down to initiative Hive Tyrant.
Yes.
Who is technically still able to fight because he was eligible to fight earlier, and he's not an independent character.
Right.
He's like his own. Oh, he's a separate unit.
Does he get it to pile in?
No piling
No,
in and
not
fit.
right.
No, they add that a little bit later. Give me a moment to remember. You do check to see eligibility at the start of it, but he's a separate unit. You know what? Whatever. Just go ahead and attack. This Carnifex is going to kill it anyways. I don't think it matters.
All right. So Hive Tyrant, base 3, +1 for the charge.
Boop.
3s to hit. It hits. And each hit will be 2d6. He is base strength 6.
Oh yeah.
So 4,
That's a pen. That's a glance.
11.
Pen. And nothing.
Nothing.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and roll the 2 pens first, see what they get. That is. Oh yeah, he explodes.
Explodes.
Go ahead and roll how far. Mark D6 inches on that Killican's explosion. 2. That looks like it's gonna hit.
Will hit the Gene Stealers and
only-
the Carnifex.
It's only strength 3 in this edition. Not a great one. It does get modified later, but for now we're just playing with the 5th edition rules. So 1 wound on a Gene Stealer, or 2.
2. You can roll one more.
We'll roll one more.
They're close together.
Double ones. Double ones. No damage.
I'm on a hot streak.
Oh my god. That guy's exploded. That guy there's a wreck. Gene Stealers get a glorious 1 on
So
their
they're just gonna
consolidate. Yeah, they're happy there.
Hive Tyrant
2.
got a 2. He's just going to back up a little bit.
All right, that's our 5th unit we've
And-
lost out of the 7 we can afford.
The Hive Tyrant, he can consolidate into combat, right?
No, not in 5th.
No,
they got
not
rid of
fifth.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. And he can go 2 as well.
He's just going to back up a little bit.
he's clawed in. Oh, man. Okay, that's the end of the turn. That's the end of round 4.
Yep.
Right? Not bad. Okay. There's minimum 6 turns. Now, these orcs aren't going to go down without a good fight. We're going to be seeing that on our upcoming turn. But first, random event. All right, Mark is going to roll the d10, and it's going to be a 6.
6 booby traps. Each player places D3 booby traps as if they had the booby trap stratagem.
Sure. All right, so we're going to booby trap this, that over there, and it's like over here is a booby trap, but it's not going to amount to a whole lot. It turns out there was booby traps there to begin with. Now they're live. And then we go to turn 5 for the orcs. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this orc truck out of here. We're going to move it 6 into the remains of that Killacan. Move through cover, but I do have, not move through cover, dangerous terrain. I have a reinforced ram, so I get to re-roll it. And they pile on out. These are Ard boys. We got 12 Ard boys. One of them's upgraded to the knob. One of the last remaining orc leaders left, as at this point I think Great War Boss Gitkika has probably died. Move through cover on them, see what they can do. 3! I suspected it was going to be a little dodgy. Let's go 1, 2, 3. He wants to go for the Gene Stealers. That's the best fight they can get.
It's out of the way.
We're gonna move the big guy. The Mega Grat tank is gonna go 3 inches, everybody. The engine sputters and dies.
Turning.
These little Grat tanks gonna crank their engines and then go put the pedal to the ground. Hey, 12.
Oh, yeah.
They're going up that way.
You can do it.
We are gonna go through the terrain checks here. So we'll start with this guy, and then we'll just do it in boom, 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 that order. So A-OK, good, good, good. Hey, they all do it.
They all make
he
it.
cleared it up. That's what it was. I wonder if anyone at home can even tell what's going on. I can barely tell what's going on, and I've been playing this game all day. These are where the Grots line up to.
What about these 2 tanks?
They're going to stay.
They're
gonna stay there and let it happen?
Get them out of there.
They're gonna
Charge to their deaths.
Tank shot. The gaunts.
die to the Warriors.
Maybe.
We die. Mark is gonna decide to die here in these flaming ruins. And currently,
That's true. You get to shoot if you sit there.
And
Yeah.
if you charge me, dangerous terrain for
Right.
you.
You come into the fire.
Fire?
Speaking of fire, we got a couple scorches here. Is that hitting the Carnifex there?
Yes. You can hit him.
Hit there. So 2 Scorcha hits.
Yep.
Their strength 5. Your T7?
T7.
6 is to wound him. He's a thick boy. Oh,
1 wound.
1 wound. AP not 2. I can tell you that.
2+ armor.
Can you roll a 1? That's a 3.
No, he saves.
A-okay. I give the Gene Stealers a volley with the sluggas. I got 12 slugga shots. Mark's done rolling dice. This is my turn. This is how you roll dice. Look at that. We have 4 hits. That's actually
They
exactly
are
average.
toughness 4.
Oh, they're so thick. 3 wounds. No AP. Well, no relevant AP. 4s. I have slain 3. You can make the charge harder if you wanted to. Bam.
Yeah, they want a good fight.
They want a good fight. That's proper orky of them.
2 Carnifex.
All right, we're going to try and put down Mr. Big here with these Grot tanks. I could at least free up some room there.
All right.
If someone didn't roll 2 1s earlier, he'd already be dead.
Yes. Okay.
He's toughness 7.
Oh.
That
Toughness
doesn't
7.
wound him. Sad. I hate Carnifexes.
2+ armor.
2+ armor. Shooter.
Big shooters.
This is the big shooter. 6s. Or I guess we could have done little shooters at the
Toughness
same
7.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Hit. 6-6. Shooters get in. 5-1. No. I have a big shooter. I'll put him down. I got this. The orc truck. Hey. We hit once. We wound. No time at all. I have to roll to see if the Grots are squabbling inside of the mega tank or not. Hey! On a 2-up, they don't squabble. They work together, and you can split fire all of its weapons. Unique to the Grot mega tank in this edition. He's got 2 canisters on him, little explosive canisters, 2 combi rockets, and a bunch of Bren guns.
Yep. So we're going to put the 2 combi rockets into the Carnifex. Maybe, let's throw on a 1 big shooter. We'll put on the 2 canisters. We'll fire the 2 canisters into
The
Hormagaunts. And I got 2 more Bren guns.
Where are those big shooters going?
The other two big shooters are going to go all the way back.
The gaunts?
The gaunts in the back. All right. What do you want to shoot first?
Let's start off with the two big shooters into the gaunts.
Oh, fair. 4s.
4s.
All right. Good start.
1.
That's a wound. You got 4 up cover save. There is intervening models. Many intervening models. Oh, one guy eats a stray. The combi rockets, 2 shots on 4s, but the twin link. That's why the combi
both
rockets
hit.
Oh, 3s to wound. He's very tough. 2 wounds. AP 3, so you have a 2 up
2
save.
plus armor save.
Oh, a 6/5. He's alive. And then we have the canisters.
So I got one more big shooter into him too.
Oh, there's another big shooter. That's right. Hit.
Okay.
6/6. 6.
Oh, I got one.
And a 2 on the other one. A 2 up save. Do you
more
die to a big
save.
shooter? A 2.
Oh,
the
so
Carnifex
close.
upgrade kept them going. Each of these barrels, they
Scatter
launch.
and hit your own guys.
They can, absolutely.
Oh, no.
They both launch a little explosive canister.
Middle? Yeah. Yeah, I'll hold it if you roll.
And this is a barrage or just like a regular attack? Probably a regular attack. We're gonna go ahead and see if it hits. There's like nowhere to roll any dice. I'll have you roll behind your Grot Mega Tank here. There's so many models.
Direct hit.
Oh, it's a direct hit!
All right.
That's everything?
All of them.
Nice. 6 Hormagaunts are hit by that. It's strength 4, so wounds on 3s.
So 4.
A couple guys in the crater, but only 2. 4 are not in.
That means 4 eat it and just get popped. Boom,
Yep.
because it's AP 5. They have enhanced armor.
Which is 5 plus.
Which is 5 up armor save. Hold the second boom canister.
Boom canister.
So we got one more we could use there. These guys can't shoot because they went zippy fast. And yeah, because they can't. They'd have no defense. Yeah, all their weapons are higher than defensive weapons. So they all have basic shooters, which are strength 4, which are defensive weapons. They can be fired at those 2 Gots. Hormagaunts. And 4s. All right. 3s. 3 of them. Well, regular saves. 4 up. Actually, 4 up cover saves. There's orcs in the way. Oh, no, man.
Oh, they all
You
failed.
got him.
They're
The
dead.
Grot tanks did it. We killed the unit. That's our first unit kill, I think.
Yes.
That was our last unit to shoot with, so we're going to go ahead and declare some charges. Oh, I kind of want to put the boys into the Carnifex and get them with the claw.
Yeah.
But the Gene Stealers
You could do a double
also,
charge.
Yeah, they do have double. I know they. I can't remember what edition they added in multi-charging. I'm going to try a multi-charge here with the boys. They're going to be bold and ambitious. The Gene Stealers are the primary target because I shot them. The Carnifex, the Screamer Killer, is the second one. Unfortunately, move through cover. A 6, double 6. Gork is here. Gork is watching everybody. So the closest model to the primary target, and then the rest have options. Power Claw. But we do have to be careful.
And maintain unit coherency.
Yeah, I do want to have, we'll have these guys go that way, and then these guys are going to go this way. This guy is not going to be eligible to fight. He's a little too far away. Your 2 Gene Stealers are technically compile in, but they might get...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they're all good
But yeah,
there.
they're all in. This guy will be the only one that's not in base space. So.
But he'll find his way. No disordered charge rules in 5th. That comes in a little bit later because multi-charging is pretty strong without it. Boys are initiative 3, but the Gene Stealers will go first.
4.
Here are the Gene Stealers with 3 attacks each, hitting on your weapon skill 5 or 4?
5.
Ooh, so you hit me on 3s then. Reroll with feeder tendrils with preferred enemy, and these are all 4s to wound. 6s are rending. We got Ard boys here though.
Strength +1 with toxin sack, so strength 5.
Strength 5. You guys are nasty. 3s to wound. 6s are bad for us. Brutal. 3 6s and
7 regular.
7 regular saves. 7 regular saves. Oh, Art Armor does nothing. So we lose 8 on the charge in. 3 rends plus the 5 failed saves before we get to fight. It's a good fight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there a 7, 8? Oh God. There we go. Well, we might not win this combat. Now the boys go at initiative 3. These 3 are just going to attack the Gene Stealers. He goes later. All right. 4 attacks each on the charge. Weapon skill, well, it doesn't matter. We hit on 4s. Their weapon skill 6 on Gene Stealers, yeah. And these are strength 3 normally, but we have Furious Charge. So we need 4s to wound. Only 2 wounding hits on the Gene Stealers. Lots of 1s and 2s. Yeah, regular armor.
These are upgraded extended carapace Gene Stealers, so they have a 4+.
The 4+, it
Two
does
more,
nothing.
yep.
We destroy 2 Gene Stealers for the humble cost of, or the low cost of 8 Ard Boys. 80 points of Ard Boys. No! Fine. Okay, let's go.
52 points for those 2.
Yeah, they're expensive. Yeah, they're 20 something each.
Yep.
Let's never forget how the Gene Stealer is very powerful, but the Gene Stealer is also very expensive. The Carnifex gets to go next before the Power Claw.
He is only weapon skill 4.
So are we. 4s
So
it is.
4s. He does not have feeder
Oh,
tendrils or
one
anything.
hit.
1.
2 to kill. He kills the boy.
He got it.
It's absolutely going on a boy. Power Claw. Knob. 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 These are 3 attacks base, +1 for charging. They don't get the extra for having a specialist weapon. Hitting on 4s. Knob. 2. He's strength 9 on the charge.
Toughness 7, so still 2.
2s. Oh, we got him. We ripped the Carnifex, who was barely breathing and standing. By the way, we ripped him to pieces. We're so good. We then proceed to lose that combat by 5. We're leadership 7 down to 2, baby. Oh, I seen the 1. We have a boss pull on the knob. So he's gonna hit that boy. His Ard armor does not protect him. But, oi! Boys! We's not running! We's running! Where you going? Again, I like the idea that the knob is fearless and everything else holds knobs back. Because they never want to run. We're gonna go 8 inches. We're just gonna, I don't know.
Gene Stealers are going to chase
Oh
you.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
I think
Initiative
you auto.
6.
If you roll a 1 into a 7, I roll a 6 into an 8, I can get away. You have to roll a 1 and I have to roll a 6. Let's just see your roll. You got me.
5.
All right. Oi! We's dying! They consolidate 6 inches after that. My boys. That's 6 out of the 7 units you needed
Gotta
to
kill
destroy.
one more.
You know what? Why don't you just go ahead out of sequence, shoot your Venom Cannon at this truck right now to kill one more and end the game. Because the truck
Force
can
to
actually
hit.
force to hit. Hit.
Hits.
Strength.
10.
That's an automatic penetrating hit.
They only can glance, though.
It's an open top vehicle.
Oh, that's right.
So on the table with a +1 because we're open topped. That's a 6. That's an explosion. It's gonna go D6 inches, 4 inches. It's not gonna hurt the Gene Stealers. It can't hurt the Grottanks. It's only strength 3, and that is the end of the game. The Tyranids have made sure
They've
that
eaten.
there will be no orcs going back up to space, and this is going to be a completely consumed Tyranid world, as there are no more Imperial defenders. Shortly after this, there was that one stray shell earlier, and definitely no more orcs. Now, I'm blue screening, trying to remember what I'm saying. Is it better to die an orc fighting on the battlefield against Tyranids somewhere else, or dying trying to run away as a grot? Because that's what just happened. We died trying to run away. The only thing that put up a fight were those boys. I think the only kill we got was those Hormagaunts and the Carnifex. Now, the Mega Tank got the Hormagaunts. We got the Carnifex with the boys. That was tough, man. We really got bottlenecked bad there. But we had it out. It just didn't work. It cost us 3 Grot Tanks on the way out there. Excellent game. Excellent campaign, everyone. A big thank you to these two for making the trip up again this year, allowing us to make some excellent content. Last time, a few of our keen viewers might remember that Mark and myself were able to do the Warren Rohan campaign, and then we technically did a Scouring of the Shower before that. And then we had a lot more like pickup games when David was here with us last time as well. Hopefully in the future, we'll just be doing fun little campaigns like this for future visits. But look at the outcome after everything is said and done. This is a catastrophe. We have quite a big mess to tidy up ourselves. And if anyone is curious and wants to check out the Ruins Perdition, this was a great showcasing of it. I think at least that was part of the goal. It would inspire us to want to do your living table that I always personally dreamed of as a kid playing growing up, but it's a monumental effort, or at least very, very expensive when we were growing up to do. But now with 3D printing and terrain sets like this, quite a bit more achievable, I'd say. And again, you can always check out the Ruins Perdition by heading in the description down below in any of these videos. It's all linked in all of them, trying to promote, obviously, our terrain set and showcase its strengths and its limits and how far you can really stretch it out. But yeah, a solid victory for the Tyranids. Another great defeat for the Orks, but they died fighting, so that's kind of a win. I don't really know how orc fungus reproduction works on a world that has been consumed completely at a surface level by the Tyranids. Do you guys know?
Now they're just Tyranids with the toughness and aggressiveness of orcs.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
genes live on. Yep.
That's how it used to work back in the day. I can't remember what the orc Tyranid was. Was it the bodyguards? It was like those. The Tyranids used to have like certain traits of certain races. When they'd consume them, they would become them a little bit. And I think it was like the Hive Guard were
the Tyrant Guard.
The Tyrant Guard were orcs.
Just big, bulky muscles and armor plating.
Yep, exactly that. So maybe we'll get a few new Tyrant Guard along the way. What does a Grot become? A Ripper. And a hell of a lot more Ripper swarms to go. Thank you for tuning into this campaign, everyone. Always look forward to your feedback down below. As always, we'll catch you next time. We have a lot to clean up. Happy wargaming. See you next time, everyone. Toodaloo.